Good afternoon guys, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So today is Monday and I'm going to do a little mixed media project today. I said that I'd probably try and do one every other week for those that like the mixed media. I'm working on this journal off camera, this lovely autumn journal. It's here and I want some of my handmade ephemera, so that's the back. Isn't it lovely fabric? I love this journal. It's all the noise, it's soft, it feels lovely in your hands. So yeah, I'm working on that one off camera. So what I'm going to do today is make some sort of journal cards. So I've got some bits and pieces on my desk, autumny colours. Let's just move some of this around. Okay, so I'm going to start off. Where's my bases gone? There they are. Okay, so I've got these are watercolour cards. They've been cut like this. I bought these from Temu, already cut. First time trying it, so I don't know what it's going to be like. So what I'm going to do first is just put a little bit of this book page in the background. Just going to rip some text. That one as well. Just then I've got something in the background. Okay, let's get rid of the scrappy bits and let's just I think I'll just use a glue stick actually, because I probably will stitch around these. So I'm going to, is that just one piece? I'm going to just glue some onto my base. Yeah, I bought these from Tim. I was seeing them and I thought it'd be interesting to see, you know, what they're like, what the paper's like, whether it's okay or it's rubbish. There's only one way to find out, isn't it? I think I got 50 sheets. I think it was either £2.59 or £2.99. That's all I'm going to put, just a little bit on each one, just as a background. Sorry guys, that's just my phone notifications. I always forget to silence my phone when I turn the camera on. I have two phones, one for like my own phone and one for I just keep for record videoing on. Yeah, so I forget sometimes to silence it, but not to worry. So yeah, Monday today, start of a new week. Well, it's not Monday today when I'm filming this, it's Thursday before the Monday that it's going to go up. But yeah, it will be a Monday mixed media program. Alison, what are you talking about? A mixed media project. I haven't done one for a bit, to be honest, but I thought this is nice. I'm going to do some autumn leaves as well, I think, in another video. I have done autumn leaves before and I love making them out of getting all my die cuts and inks out. Okay, let's just put you there. And another little piece at the top. Oops. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with a book page, isn't it? How it alters your project. Right, let's just get that. Now sometimes what I do is let this dry and then, you know, peel bits back off it, so you've only got like little bits of book page, but I'm not going to today. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to grab a piece of kitchen towel and wipe my desk, wipe this glue. Right, okay, so now we're going to add some colour. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just putting some gloves on because I'm going to use some sprays and I don't want, but these seem to have shrunk, these gloves. I'm having trouble getting them on. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my Distress Spray Stain Vintage Photo, and I'm just going to just put some of this in the background. I don't want to do ink smushing because I want it a bit darker than that, so I'm just gonna just put some and then I'm going to spritz it with some water, and then I might just give it a little spritz. Let's just have a little look. Let's just spritz it with some water. Yeah, that's enough. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to dry that off. Let's just dab a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to dry that off and then I'll be back. Okay, that's dried. So next I've got my Distress Oxide spray in Aged Mahogany, and I'm just going to spritz. It's a bit blocked, this one. Oh, a bit too much that, but never mind. What I'll do is I'll just spritz some water again, and then I'm going to get some more kitchen towel, and I'm going to dab off again. Just going to dry off, guys. Okay, so I've dried that off. It's still a little bit wet, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take these off because I just can't work in them. I can't feel my hands properly. I'll have to just give them a good old scrub. I've got my texture paste. Yeah, I'm going to put that in there because it's no good anymore. I've got my palette knife somewhere. Yeah, I've got a little stencil, this one here, this like a diamond kind of shape, and I'm just going to put some of this in the background. Just like that, and the same on the others. Yep, just get rid of that little bit, and then let's do these two. Just swap over. They're still a little bit damp. They're not fully dry yet, but that's fine. Let's just get some. I'm going to turn it that way. Do it a different way. Yeah, that's nice. And the same with this one. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a wet wipe and just try and clean it off a little bit. I do normally get a bowl of water, but I've forgotten, so I'm just going to wrap it in there. If you leave texture paste on your tools or on your stencils, guys, it dries hard. If you've never used it before, it ruins your stencils and that. If you don't wipe it when it's wet, you know, when it's soft, you'll ruin your stencils and your tools. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just get this one, Wild Honey, give it a shake, and I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to just sort of just put some on the stenciling and spritz it. And the same here. This looks like a burgundy colour rather than a yellowy colour. It's strange. I know the oxide is yellow. This looks like a really burgundy colour. Anyway, we'll see what it turns out like, won't we, when we've spritzed it. Yeah, so like I said I'd try and do a bit of mixed media every other Monday, and then the people that enjoy it are still getting some as well. I know it's not for everybody, but a lot of people do like the mixed media videos, and like I always say, I'm no expert, but I love having a little play. Oh, it is, spritz is yellow. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to dry off, guys, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've dried them off. That's how they're looking at the moment. I just want to get my walnut stain, and I want to just go around the edges, quite heavy to get rid of. I have got some white space, as you can see. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to do a bit of stenciling in a minute, so it will probably look at the state of that. It will it'll cover. It takes a while to dry this texture paste. It's better to leave it, you know, than heat set it, but obviously when you're doing a video it keeps stopping and starting for drying time. It's a pain. So I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to have a focal image on anyway, so you're not going to see, you will see some of it, but not lots of it. Just to grungy that up, I am going to back these because, yeah, they're a mess at the back now. Let me just wipe my hands a little bit. So I want to do a little bit of stenciling. So I've got a stencil here, which is a leaf stencil. So I'm just going to put that over the top. I've got my aged mahogany and a brush. I'm not sure how juicy this is, and I'm just going to, yeah, just put some stenciling in the background like that. It's nice, and the same on the other three. Yeah, a bit down here. Let's cover that white space. That looks nice, doesn't it? I like that. And then this one, nice autumny colours. I love autumn crafting. I love it. I love the colours. Yeah, all these nice rich browns and burgundies and yellows, and yeah, love it. Lovely colours. Right, I think that's as much as I want stenciling wise. What I want to do now is I want to put some black splatters on. So let's just move it up a little bit. Where are we? This is just black acrylic paint that I've watered down. It might even be gesso actually. Sometimes I can't get in it. I've done it. Right, this is where I get covered in paint. Let's just get another paintbrush. That's it. Trying not to do big splatters. Doesn't matter if we get a few, as long as I've got some black on. Right, let's just swap these over. Yeah, that's nice, and a little bit on this one. Yeah, these little jars, I think I bought them from Poundland. I've got one with white paint splatters and one with black. You know, then you can just keep them on your desk. Yeah, and then you can just use them when you need to. So let me just get another piece of wet wipe, just put them in there, and then I can wash them all when I've finished. Right guys, I'm just going to dry off those splatters and then I shall be back. Okay, so I think they're dry now. What I'm going to do next is I've got some card here, because I mean, that doesn't bother me. The back is a bit messy, but it might bother some people. So I'm going to back these onto some of this card, and then when I've turned the camera off, I'm going to stitch around them. Yeah, I've got a lot of kit ephemera for the journal that I'm doing, but I wanted some, you know, my handmade. I like putting my own ephemera in as well. Wow. I've still got a couple of autumn journals that I haven't sold yet. There's a video showing you them if anybody's interested. If you leave me send me an email, we can talk about it. Do that. I'll have to do the corners, I think, because there's a little bit of a corner on these. I'm going to do 2 in this reddy colour, and then I'm going to do 2 in this orangey colour. Like I said, I am going to stitch around them all, so I'm not being over generous with glue. Just hold on to that for a minute. This one. Way. Yeah, it's a miserable day. It's dull and it's gloomy. We've had rain for 3 days solid, even through the night. It stopped raining now, but it's miserable. It's dull and gloomy. Yeah, it's forecast nice again in the week, so who knows. I swapped my wardrobes over a few days ago, you know, put all my summer stuff away and got my winter stuff out. Oh, you can guarantee now we're going to have a mini heat wave, aren't we? And I've got nothing to put on. Never mind. Never mind. We'll see. Just cutting round the corners. Like I said, I'm going to stitch them. Just a bit more glue down there. Just cut around that. Yeah, that's okay. This one. So what are you all up to, guys? Have you started your autumn crafting? I want to finish this one. I'd like to do another one. I may do, I'm not sure, because I've got a kit from Simple Stories that I bought last year, and I'd like to try and do a little journal with that if I can. I'm not too sure about what I'm going to do next. Like, I'm still working on this month's design team project, and then next month is an actually autumn kit. So yeah, I'll have to see how I feel once I see what I feel like doing. Right, okay, so there's my journal cards. I've got some of this. It's just it was off I think it was off a tablecloth or something. I'm just gonna just put a little piece of this on each one. There's just a little tab. That's a bit big, that only needs a little piece. Yeah, just I think it was off a tablecloth I bought from a charity shop. I think I used it on one of my covers for a Christmas journal last year, to be fair. I think I did. Oh no, we got no. Oh yeah, we have. I thought it wasn't working then. Why aren't you coming out, Staples? Let's try again. Oh, get in. It's really hard, isn't it, to do? Should have put some glue on it first. There we go. I only want a little piece on each one, just as a little tab. Yeah, there's that one, and then this. Oops. Come on. There. Oh no, that one's come off. Oh dear, let's get a different piece. I should have glued it. It would have made my life a lot easier trying to... There we go. Right, so I just want to put a little focal image onto these. Where's my little box? I've got this. I didn't get a lot of ephemera out. I was only going to make a couple, and then I decided to do for the 4. Got a big owl here. Will he fit on? Yep. I should have got my other ephemera. Do you know what I've got here? Let me just have a look in. This basket here is Tim Holtz Botanicals and Field Notes. There might be something in here we can put on for autumn. Maybe are all botanicals. I'm just looking in the Field Notes whether there's anything in there. Right, I didn't get all my ephemera out. I've got a few more bits out. I don't really want butterflies. Let's have a look what I've got in. This is another kit that I'm using for the journal that I've just showed you. Got a fox. Could put a fox on one. Big pumpkin on another. I want a big mushroom. That's what I'm looking for. I have got mushrooms somewhere and I don't know where I've put them. Let's do that one. That's a bit... Got a full packet of mushrooms somewhere. Oh dear me, Alison. Is that fox any? Is that too big? No, that's too big, isn't it? Let's just see. Got something else under here. This is a lovely kit, this one. I can't remember where I got it from. I could have a look on my Etsy. Oh, that's got a little bird on that one. I believe there's not a big mushroom amongst all these. Oh, hang on, what's that one? Yeah, we'll just have that one there. I don't think there's any bigger ones. Let's just have a look in here, make sure there's not a bigger mushroom. I think these are all little die cuts. Yeah, they're little ones. Right, let's use them then. Let's just pop them over there out the way. Let's just ink around. Don't all you fall. Let's just ink around these. So yeah, I'm working on quite a few projects. I've started another journal. I don't think the video's gone up yet by the time you see this. It'll be going up this week, next week sometime, about another project that I've started. Let me just trim the end of that. That looks, I'll cut it. That's it. Yeah, there's another project I started that I think you might enjoy watching, hopefully. So, yeah, I've been busy. Took me a while to get back into getting in my desk, you know, when family all was having family here for like 3 weeks near enough. Took me ages to get back into my crafty routine. I was so tired. Sometimes it's hard to glue over texture paste, isn't it? Mushroom. Nice autumn colours, aren't they, anyway? So I just want a little label or something on there. A little label or a little word. Let's have a look what I have got. Don't think I got the words out, did I? What have we got in here? Oh yeah, we've got some words. Autumn skies. Let's get cozy. Nuts about fall. That one. Everything nice. Lost in the magic. Pumpkin pies. Harvest wishes. They'll do. What's that one say? Coziness hugs us all. No, that one will do. Right, I'm just going to cut around these little words. I've got my chairs about 3 miles from my desk. I feel like I'm going to fall over. I'm leaning over. Right, where's my little rubbish thing gone? Let's just trim these off. Yeah, so let me know what you're up to, guys. Let me know if you're working along with me on any of my projects. Yeah, what you're doing. What you're planning for autumn. That's that one. My hands are covered in inks. Covered on this last one, pumpkin pies. Right, let's glue you 3, 4 down then. Me glue. That one on there, just keep hold of it for a second. Pumpkin pies. Harvest wishes. Everything nice. And then nuts about 4. See, sometimes I might stitch around them if I can get the stitching small enough. I think that'll look nice. Nuts about 4. There we go. So I am done, guys. That is my project for our mixed media Monday. I hope you like them. I think they'll look nice in my journal. Here's my journal again. That's the front of my journal. Can you see I've sparkled it up? Yeah, so that's my journal that I'm working on. And there's just some nice little journal cards to go in there. So as always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by to watch. I hope you're feeling inspired. I hope you have a go at making some. And yeah, take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.